Yo, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today is January 8th. When you'll be seeing this, it'll be January 9th. And, it's just horrible, man. It's just horrible. You guys know what I'm talking about. We gotta talk about it, guys. We can't not talk about it, guys. The lady in Minneapolis who was shot by the ICE agent. I'm lost for words at this point, mainly because I expressed most of my frustration an hour ago when I got this information. I wish I would have saved it for when I cut on the camera. But guys, it's just unfucking real. These guys are out of control. The government, the officials, the president. Guys, what the fuck is going on? Are we just, am I crazy? What the fuck is going on? We just steamrolled Venezuela, kidnapped their president, guys. Understand this. We just kidnapped their president. Okay? Guys, we steamrolled Venezuela, another country, and we kidnapped their president. Threw him in our jail and said, we control this country now. J.D. Vance went on to say that now we have control of all these valuable resources, which is the oil. Guys, we kidnapped the Venezuelan president, threw him in our jail, took over their land, said we control it now. Thank you for the oil. It's going to benefit all the American citizens. Okay? That was just to start the week. We end up by... That was just to start the new year. Sorry. That was just to start the new year. We end up second week into the new year, and a lady, a mother, a daughter, a sister, a friend was just shot in the face for trying to flee federal ICE agents. Guys, if you haven't seen the video, we're going to watch the video right now, and then we're going to talk about it. We're going to jump straight into the video, and then we're going to talk about it, guys. I'm not even going to say anything. We're just going to watch it.
Several videos showing the moment that an ICE agent fired his weapon in what ICE says was self-defense. For more on that, let's bring in Carrie Urban, Fox News legal editor and former counselor to Attorney General Bill Barr. Carrie, good to have you with us. And I think we want to just get a look at these videos. Let's do that right now. That's number one. You see the agent who was in front of that vehicle. Here's number two. Let's watch this. There's no audio on this, so just watch quiet as we watch this on.
Guys, there is audio on these videos, by the way. They're just not showing the audio. There's audio. The audio, I'm sorry, I know I said I wasn't going to say anything, but the audio, guys, is of people who are standing by, who are watching this go down, scream at the officers and say, you're murderers. You're murderers. You guys, what the fuck are you doing? That's what the audio is them saying. Go to X and watch the real video.
As well. That second one harder to see. It's from across the street. We have a third video that we also are cleared to use now as well. Let's take a look at this one from a higher angle. And you see this is the car after the shooting as it plows into two cars that were parked on the street there. Carrie, your thoughts on these videos and on what...
We don't care about Carrie's thoughts, guys. We don't care about Carrie's thoughts unless Carrie's thoughts is the same thoughts that we're having. And guys, I don't mean to cast my opinion upon you guys. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments below. But I'm standing on this, guys. Those federal agents murdered that lady, guys. And I have to admit where I'm wrong. Before I even admit I am going to admit where I'm wrong. Guys, I am going to admit where I'm wrong. I drive a Tesla, okay? I drive a Tesla. Cat's out the bag, guys. I drive a Tesla made and founded by Elon Musk. I also voted for Trump, guys. I also voted for Trump. There it is. It's out the bag. I voted for Trump and I drive a Tesla. Yep. I'm so far gone right. And yeah. So go ahead and blame me. Go ahead and blame me. I'm part of the fucking problem. Guys, but what I'm not going to do is know where I'm wrong and continue to go wrong. You feel me? I'm going to know where I'm wrong. I'm going to admit I was wrong. And then I'm going to go on to the right side, guys. Not the political right side, but the moral right side, guys. And Elon Musk is before I even get into the Elon Musk stuff, guys, let's look at what the president has to say. The president of the United States, guys, by the way. Let's look at what Donald J. Trump has to say about this murder. Okay, guys, we're gonna keep calling it a murder because that's what it is. Okay, they keep calling this fake news and all this stuff, guys. And honestly, I feel like they're the ones brainwashing at this point. And here's the thing. We're gonna find what the president said. But here's the thing. This whole campaign that Elon bought Twitter so that everyone can have free speech and that Trump want free speech and that the left was controlling the media. Here's the thing, guys. I agree with that on that point. I agree on that point. I also feel like they're doing the same thing on their end, though. I feel like they're doing the exact same thing on their end. Guys, so it's like either way you go, it's the wrong direction. And I was talking about this in another video. I was saying it's like the panel we have to select from, it's just a horrible panel overall. So it doesn't matter who you pick. You still wind up in the shitter. Guys, and it's like when somebody it's like some stuff some people do is good and some stuff some people do is bad. But we got to make sure that we're not just siding with somebody because we sided with them on their good doing, on the things that they did that was right. And that we also call them out when they're wrong, guys. We call them out when they're wrong. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm calling them out when they're wrong because, bro, this is fucking crazy to me. This is crazy to me that they are pushing this narrative that this lady was trying to, first of all, they call everybody something. It's always got to do with the left. It's always the left, this, the left, that, the left, the up, the down, dude. I'm so tired of hearing the fucking left, guys. Let's just see. It's always the left. And they try to make everyone seem I'm going to read this because I know my head's blocking some of it. I have just viewed the clip of the event which took place in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It is a horrible thing to watch. The woman screaming was obviously a professional agitator, and the woman driving the car was very disorderly. The woman screaming he's referring to is the lady that was recording the first video saying that the cops, I'm not going to call them cops, guys, because they're not even cops. They're saying that the ICE agents were murderers. She was recording them while they murdered a woman and calling them murderers, guys. That's the professional agitator, guys. And the woman driving the car was very disorderly, guys. Disorderly. Take note of that term, guys. Disorderly. Basically, she's not following orders. She's not following orders, guys, from the ICE agents. So she's disorderly. That's what she is. Obstructing and resisting. Who then violently, willfully, and viciously ran over the ICE officer. Guys, so let's go back to the video really quick. Let's go back to the video real quick. Okay. Okay, note how this guy walks up to this woman's vehicle. Look at how aggressive he is. Guys, and so we're going to get down to it. But I just want to take note. Look at how aggressive he walks up to her vehicle. I'm going to slow this video down so that we can all see this shit. Let's slow it down. He walks up as if he owns this woman's car. He is the authority, guys. He is the authority, guys. He is. He's instantly grabbing her door, trying to pull her open. Sticks his hand in the woman's vehicle. Guys, his hand is in the woman's vehicle right here, guys. In her vehicle. Another agent is standing in front of her car. Her wheels are turning to the right, guys. Her wheels are turning to the right. She is trying to get out of there. This officer, his legs are on the left side of the vehicle, guys. It's on the left side of the vehicle. None of this matters, by the way. But I just have to mention it because this is what all the outrage is about. He fires the first shot. You see the smoke? He fires the first shot. Fires another shot. And fires another shot, guys. So, she violently, willfully, and viciously ran over the ICE officer, who seems to have shot her in self-defense, guys. Self-defense, guys. He shot that lady in self-defense, guys. That's what the narrative is that our president is pushing. He shot that lady in self-defense. Let's look up self-defense, guys. Let's look up self-defense law. Self-defense laws are a complex area of law that vary significantly by state within the U.S., but generally revolve around a few core principles: imminence, proportionality, reasonableness, and non-aggression. I want to take note of those last two right here: reasonableness and non-aggression. Okay? The key differences between the state laws often center on the duty to retreat and the castle doctrine or stand your ground laws. Okay? Let's go down to this right here. And I know it's probably hard for you guys to read. Let me actually move my camera over to this side for a second. Let's move my camera over to this side for a second. And can I zoom in? Okay. For a self-defense claim to be successful, the following elements are typically evaluated. The danger of physical harm or death must be immediate, not a future or past threat. Verbal threats alone are usually insufficient to justify physical force unless combined with actions indicating immediate danger. The amount of force used in self-defense must be no more than is necessary to stop the threat. Using deadly force in response to a minor, non-deadly threat like a shove is generally not considered proportional and could lead to criminal charges. The person defending themselves must have a genuine and reasonable belief that they were in imminent danger. This is assessed by a reasonable person standard, considering what an ordinary prudent individual would believe in the same situation. Non-aggression. generally, you cannot be the initial aggressor. And that's what I truly want to highlight. Generally, you cannot be the initial aggressor, the person who started the conflict, and then claim self-defense, unless you clearly withdrew from the fight and the other person continues to attack. Guys, let's go back to the video. Let's go back to the video. You tell me who's the aggressor, guys. Drop a comment down below and let me know who's the aggressor in this situation. This is just out of hand, guys. This is just out of hand. We cannot keep... Let's go back to Donald Trump's tweet, guys. Let's go back to what he says. Okay? He shot her in self-defense. Based on the attached clip, it is hard to believe he is alive. Guys, it's so hard to believe this guy is alive, guys. He stood in front of a woman's car after one of his partners tried to yak her out, stick his arm in the vehicle, tugging on her door. The other one stood in front of her vehicle. It don't get much more aggressive than that. These guys all have masks on and guns on them, loaded, ready to kill. But it's very hard to believe that he is alive, guys. But it's now recovering in the hospital. Now recovering in the hospital, guys. We have to go and break this down piece by piece. So let's go back to X and let's take a look at the ICE agent in hospital. Guys, this is the ICE agent immediately after killing the woman, guys. This is him. Remember, guys, remember what Donnie said. Not this Donnie. President Donnie. Remember what President Donnie said, guys. It's very hard to believe that he is alive. And he's currently recovering in the hospital. This is him, guys. Immediately after the shooting, guys, this is him. This is the guy. This is the guy who shot the woman, right? But remember, guys, it's hard to believe he's alive, and he's now recovering in the hospital. The situation is being studied in its entirety, but the reason these incidents are happening is because the radical left, we go back to the radical left. The left is so goddamn radical. They're so radical, guys. What the fuck does radical even mean, guys? Let's go to radical. Based on thorough or complete political or social change representing or supporting an extreme or progressive section of a political party. Relating to or affecting the fundamental nature of something far-reaching or thorough. Guys, radical. Guys, remember, that lady is the radical one here in this situation. Based off of President Trump's claims. That lady is just being so radically left. She is the one supporting an extreme or progressive section of a political party. Guys. the radical left is threatening, assaulting, and targeting our law enforcement officers. These incidents are happening. The reason these incidents are happening is because the radical left is threatening, assaulting, and targeting our law enforcement officers and ICE agents on a daily basis, guys. On a daily basis. Do we have to go back to the video to know who is actually threatening, assaulting, and targeting? Who's doing the actual threatening, assaulting, and targeting here in this situation, guys? Is ever so clearer than it's ever been before, that ICE is the one threatening this woman, assaulting this woman, and targeting this woman. And they're out here doing this on a daily basis because that's their job. I'm sure she's not out here doing this on a daily basis because she actually has a family to feed. You know what I mean? And she doesn't make a living off of threatening, assaulting, and targeting. She doesn't get paid for that. You know what I mean? So I doubt she's doing that on a daily basis, guys. They are just trying to do the job of making America safe, guys. That's how we make America safe, guys. We shoot women in their own car because we need to stand by and protect our law enforcement officers from this radical left movement and of violence and hate. President Donald J. Trump, everybody. I'm just so frustrated, guys. I'm just so frustrated because I'm just sick of the brainwashing. I'm just very tired of the brainwashing. I don't hang around on the internet much. I only come on and watch YouTube videos and stuff like that and record videos and stuff like that. But I'm just so tired of the brainwashing, guys. You see it clear as day. The brainwashing. Don't even get on X or Twitter, guys. Don't even get on X or Twitter. It's all brainwashing, guys. So Elon supposedly bought X because of this brainwashing that the left was doing, the radical left was doing, which I agree that they were censoring some things. Let's not downplay it. They were censoring a lot. But you come in and you push a different agenda. They were pushing agendas as well. You come in and you push a different agenda. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, guys. We cannot be oblivious to it. It's the same thing. Let's get started on Elon now. Let's get started on Elon now because now we know this brainwashing shit is going on. Let's get started on Elon now. Don't get me started on Elon now, guys. And I drive a Tesla, guys. I was a fan of Elon. I was a fan of Donald Trump, guys. So I'm not gonna say a fan, but I appreciated the advancements that Elon was doing for the universe. I thought they were pretty cool, you know. And I agreed with some of the politics or things that Trump wanted to do or said that he wanted to do for America. Guys, I did at one point. And I still agree with those things. But I don't agree with this person and their actions. I don't agree with Elon and his actions. Because this is just flat out racism, guys. This is just flat out racism. At this point, it just makes no sense, guys. And so you got to be careful when we're walking this line here of people who are, I'm sorry guys, I'm on this screen and I'm going to the tweet specifically that I'm referring to. We got to be careful when we're walking this line of people who are saying when crimes are committed and stuff like that goes on and we see all this talk about stuff, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at this tweet right here. Let me go ahead and zoom in so you can see. Zoom out one so we can see. Okay. This guy right here says, if white men become a minority, we will be slaughtered. Remember, if non-whites openly hate white men while white men hold a collective majority, then they will be 1,000 times more hostile and cruel when they are a majority over whites. White solidarity is the only way to survive, with 23.7 million views. The richest man in the world and the owner of this platform goes on to quote that with 100 emoji, stating that it's facts. It's facts, guys. Another 23.6 million views on this. And it's just way out of hand. This guy, this is one of many, many, many tweets that this guy goes through a day about whites and non-whites. His obsession with the color of people's skin and it just makes no sense. Just like in the video I talked about yesterday, guys. My best friends growing up, one of them was white mom, white dad. The other one was black mom, white dad. I never once wanted to kill them. Guys, I never wanted them to be slaughtered. Listen what this guy says. They will be slaughtered. We'll be slaughtered. Guys, I don't know about you, but I don't wake up thinking about slaughtering white people, guys, and I'm not white. I'm a non-white here. So I feel like I have the duty to respond to some of these claims. Guys, I'm not a white person. I don't want to slaughter any white people, guys. I don't want to slaughter anybody. It is just out of hand, guys. I tell you, man, I don't even know what's going on with this world. And it's like, you know, what do we even do, guys? We have to do something. I'm down for whatever, guys. We have to do something. I'm down to like, I don't know, guys. It's just like America is just, I know people say it's not what it's supposed to be for a long time. It hasn't been for a while. But guys, this is just really getting out of hand. We're kidnapping people's presidents here. I don't know. You know, this guy was bad. This guy's an evil guy, right? That's the claims that this guy was just so evil. This guy was so horrible for the Venezuelan people, right? So we go kidnap him and we take his oil, and we liberate his people. That's what we did. Okay, that's what Donald J. Trump just did. Okay. What about the people in North Korea? Let's talk about that. I don't want to go too far. You know what I mean? I'm a little guy. You feel me? I'm a little guy. They can do me wrong. But you know, I'm not even gonna say anything. The big question is, guys, is the answer here to leave? You know, I don't really think the answer here is to leave, guys. And then even if it was, what do we leave and we let this gang, these thugs, I'm gonna use the famous words of Trump here, do we let these thugs in the government continue to steamroll other countries and kill its citizens, and then we go to another place, let's say we go move to the Caribbean or something, we go anywhere, and then we're next, guys, we're next, right? If no one's going to stop them, we're just going to be next. Or do you just stay and do you accept this, right? Do you accept that, you know, I'm part of the team bully. I'm part of team bully, and we are bullying, and that's what we do. And that, just accept that. You know, I really don't have the answers, guys. I just figured I'd jump on here and share my thoughts on this news that I just found out. I'm just having a really off morning. I didn't even get to really finish doing stuff that I normally do every day just because I seen this post and I was just absolutely lost it because it's just getting out of hand, guys. It's just getting out of hand. I'm tired. It feels like nobody even wants to do anything. It's just like, I hate to see stuff just be another day on the news. Like another day on the news, we just treat people's lives like they're just not important because it doesn't affect us. And we got to think that she has a family out there as well, people who love and care about her as well. And if it can happen to her, it can happen to any one of us. Guys, so share your thoughts down below. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Once we get to 100 subs, we're going to do another $50 giveaway. Shout out to the last giveaway winner. I appreciate you guys pulling up and hanging out with me today. And we out.